Hey, welcome everybody back to another edition of the Gamer Show live stream. I'm your host, Fred. Why, baby? Alright, so today I was supposed to be shooting a video for the guest that's coming on to the show, man. He's a longtime friend of mine. He's damn nearly my family. Well, he is my family. He's my fucking brother. Oh, by the way, this is going to be an explicit show. So if you're under the age of 18, just go into another room and watch it. Alright, so look. Hey man, we got Marcus from EyeThink Inc. How do you say that?
Like what you see with think
Inc. Right? All right, and
I'm Dawn, and I am CEO of Style in a Pinch.
All right, so we were supposed to do a music video today. Well, not really a music video. What Marcus does, he does spoken word. So, we're going to play a couple of tracks. You may do some freestyle for us today or do something from your CD.
Indeed, The Boxing Poet, My Life Story, available worldwide August 13th.
All right. Well, look, he does something that I don't think that's ever been done, okay? The way his style is, man, you do poetry to hip-hop beats. And I've never seen that done in the form and fashion the way that you do it. And today, you're going to also get a chance to pick up his CD. Now, you can buy it or pre-order it on, Amazon and iTunes?
Yes.
But today, you can get it right now. If you go to the link that's in the description right now, you can get, how many tracks is on this?
17 amazing tracks.
17, man. And you've been doing this for how long, Marcus?
I've been writing since 17. I wrote my first book. I published it at 18, but it was going harder in boxing than I was in writing. So a lot of these poems, believe it or not, are over 4, 5, 6, 7 years old. But this is my first CD that I actually took my words and put it to rhythm.
Yeah, because it's amazing how you do this. Like when I think about what you're doing, I think of what's that? Floetry. Floetry did something similar to this, but you kind of put it on a whole new spin, because it's like it's just different. I can't describe it, but it's just different. It's something similar to what Floetry did, but it's on another step, man. And we're gonna go through some tracks. We're gonna listen to some tracks, man. If y'all want to chime in, y'all know y'all can always chime in. Hit us at the Skype page, man. If you want to chime in, talk to Marcus, say what's up, you can hit us up, man. But before we get into the poetry, now you are a professional boxer too, as well.
I was, and actually I'm...
you still love, bro.
Yeah. I'm rich. Look, I can't... Look, once a boxer, always a boxer in this
Hey,
this
Floyd,
world.
I got somebody for you, Slim.
I mean, look, hey, the price is right. I give him a better competition and train on than that McGregor guy, but we're not going to touch on that subject.
But, okay, now, like I said, I've known you for years. You started off writing poetry because you got your first book published when you were like, how old?
I was 17 years old.
17 years old. First book published. Then you graduated and went towards the boxing thing. So how did it become from writing poetry to getting in the ring?
Well, if you want to get technical, I started fighting before I started writing. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I was just a neighborhood. I thought I could beat everybody. Like, I didn't care you 20 pounds bigger than me, 3 times my size, 10 years older than me. Well, maybe 5 years, 10 years, but I didn't really care. So then after I got my heart broken for the first time, that's when I started writing. So when I came down here in 05 to Charlotte, North Carolina, I was like, I was watching the Philly Trinidad versus Winky Wright fight. And my guy was losing. I tell the story the same way every time. I had $300 on not Winky Wright. Right. So, next thing you know, I was like, I could do better than that. My daughter's mother said, well, prove it. I went home. I was at my Uncle Ronnie's house. Went home to put Charlotte boxing in. Went to the gym. Next day, fell in love with it. Went professional 2008. A very good amateur and professional background. Now I'm just putting, after hanging up the gloves, even though they say one boxer never retire, like Mayweather, they come right back. You never know when I might come back. I might make enough money off a CD and be like, you know what? I want to fight again. No boxer ever retired. But now I just want people just to listen to the words. And so that's why I call it, in the ring, I was Spidey the boxing poet. Outside the ring, I'm Spidey the boxing poet. So just because I'm not physically fighting, don't mean that I'm not mentally fighting now.
All right, well, let's go. Now, you got your stuff pre-ordered. You can get it pre-ordered from Amazon and from iTunes, right?
Yes.
Now, if I go to iTunes right now, we can hear a smidgen of what's...
Yes, out of 17 tracks, if you actually pre-order it like today and whatnot, you can actually get some tracks, like 3 or 4 tracks, just because exclusive because you pre-ordered it. But if not, you can listen to a minute out of every 17 tracks. Out of all the 17 tracks, you can listen to the first minute of all of them.
All right, so pick a track that you might want them to hear to make it, because you're gonna spit a little bit today, right? But
right.
Give them something that they may want to hear. What track would that be?
I mean, I got some favorites, but one of my favorites that I'm going to be spitting today is track 11. And that one called Believe Me. I wrote it to my son 4 years before I wrote it to my son before he was born. And now he's 4 years old now. I got sole custody of him.
Okay. Now let's check that out real quick, right?
And this is actually instrumental, the one you got in.
So this is the instrumental.
Yes. So we can do 9. Matter of fact, I don't know the order of the instrumentals yet. We got the CD. You want to hit number 11? That would be that. Check it.
Nah, we're going to go to iTunes and pull it.
Oh, okay. That's even better. See, that's why he's a professional. Don't mind me, everybody.
Okay. There it goes.
Don, why don't you tell us what's going on with you? Now, you do what?
The gap filler.
So what?
What do you do, Don?
Anyway, I am a stylist, a fashion stylist. So, what do you want me to do with this?
Go to whatever that you not YouTube, but iTunes space is.
Okay. Ask a question. You can get it. Okay.
All right, so we got to pull it up.
One had nothing to do with the other. Okay.
We got to pull it up. This is where you can go and pre-order this thing. So if I can click on any one of these tracks, you can hear 1 minute of it.
Yep.
All right. So what you want to?
Number 11.
Number 11. Oh, that's not going to play.
It's not going to play? We're going to go. We can do 16. Let's do 16. Would that play?
Yeah.
Oh, because Believe Me probably what you get with the track.
Most of the bathroom time, which I'll never understand or willingly yield. Why? Why would it never take that much for a man? But of course, my baby girl. She longs for my hugs and kisses like kisses long for dirty kisses.
Is it the dead? I sometimes confuse the two. But daddy isn't there to show her what's wrong but fear wrong. What's not right but just. What's all she have learned? We learn all the time. To teach you what I feel to correct or grade. It's technically the straightforward. Not easily given, hidden in dark places where too many times tardy faces become after days, and too many misspent cases without legitimate excuses, and too many excuses, period, causes more deaths than periods, period, as a father. And I didn't know I didn't know if it was the right time or period for Professor Life to intervene and fill in the blanks of multiple choices of her father. So she grows up thinking she's too skinny, not petite, too slender, not fat, too easy, too fast, and I whispered, not my baby girl. You don't have to adapt. She has the sarcastic mouth of her mother, or the arrogance of her father. So naturally she throws away life's map, the smart, sarcastic mouth of her father with a combination of intelligence. What do you expect of a woman?
Your snippets. They give you snippets.
Just cut it.
Damn, man.
I
Then
feel like they just tore it out.
Like right when they catch your attention, it's like they get your snippets. They get 1 minute of it. I'm telling
that was
you.
disrespectful.
They get 1 minute. 1 minute, like right when you about to get it to the beat about to go on. I'm like, no.
It just stops.
That's why they get the preview. That's why they get the build the test. It's like I was like, man, they teasing people 1 minute.
Right.
You know, pick a track. Let's kill the monotonous. Let's pick an instrumental. Pick an instrumental. Let me see. I don't know what order they in, so we're gonna do some impromptu type stuff. You know. All right, let's kill it. You know what? Hide and seek. Get a little more. There we go. She wanted me to come in, but never opened the door. Expected me to catch her, but too afraid to jump, so I knocked her over and over, waited with open arms as she taught the crowd behind walls, constantly remind me of her previous falls. I never witnessed her scars, but afar I felt her every tear. Told her I'm here. Made her dream, catch her to swallow her fears. A handkerchief so abstract poetry with a smear. A new paintbrush. As I offer myself some new canvas with every color imagine. Now imagine me and you. Us as one. One sky dark and light, the moon with the sun, the daughter with the sun. Let's sky glide on maybe, slip and slide and make babies. Scuba dive in the deep blue seas and see you can hold that breath the longest. Who tongue game the strongest? I'll brush on you as you doggy paddle. I can back you up while you drive, or vice versa. I still the wheel while you ride. Because my eyes and my head trapped in between your thighs, cause I'm speechless cause my tongue's tied. Twisted for twisted, twisted between lips. Hurricane master decides is rocking back and forth like rocking sea ships. Hips swaying up and down, left to right. But luckily I'm a lifeguard, I'm a lifesaver. I'm a Jedi master with a lightsaber. I'm a better man who wanna be a weatherman with weatherman credentials. But need the waterfalls and heavy rain, let my lips become your umbrella so your mattress won't drown. Let me wipe my mouth every pretty tongue kissing. Move it back down to your neck. Then to your nipples. Momentarily stopping to caress, fondle, and fiddle while simultaneously playing piano keys while you whistle and wiggle. I thought she was a stripper. Performing tricks with my pole, making her ass clap. She thought I was dull to explore the way I explore her biological maps. But no matter how often I click, I licked, or how many times a bed, she fell in love with my tongue and my dick. She protected her heart. But I wanted her to fall in love with my words and me, not my body parts that extended from me, my body, heart within. I want to be more than just a friend, a lover to my life's end. She just wanted the great sex and foreplay to never end. Therefore, true love can never start or end. And she'd be the only one to key to her heart. Although every time he left me feeling a man apart. Although I try to give her 110 in my head and all 10 inches. I want to be her statue of liberty, not just her sex symbol. I want a friend in the ring, not just a play with a clitoris symbol. So I asked her, Queen, what does it take to be your king? Cause all I am your beer is nice jousting against walls and swinging balls. And all of them a warrior. A manhood is more than just a land, use the cock and serve them to sleep and smile to a lonely night on your sex life reach new heights. I'd rather you mentally have multiple orgasms and your brain still spaz. And I only love you when you're on top of me when I'm smacking the back of your ass. She giggled and laughed, then broke down in tears. She said I never jump because now I'm afraid of heights. It's easy to lay down with you. My forbidden chambers open up and let you in. I would love to be your wife, but you know how I feel you have your heart removed surgery with a knife. And every night, you still hear the pain. Every persistent cut, so I'm sorry it's easy to fuck. It'll be fun. Damn. I had nothing to say. I knew not what to say. So I wrote this poem dedicated all were restored. Apologizing. But every time a person leaves, love's blind. Doesn't make you feel. It will lie for you. That's lying for you, man.
That's fucking love.
Praise him.
And if this is who I think it is, you see me streaming.
No.
Oh man, you gotta dance. I was like, hold up, time out. Y'all get the end. Look, y'all get the end to get the end.
Alright, that's when shit really happens. You know what I'm saying? Let me see who's called.
But now, while you doing the look, we gonna change the CD. Y'all got acapella. I'm gonna let y'all hear something, without giving y'all just a sample. Push the button. The other one is a front. There we go. So that was a little bit of stuff. I'm gonna let y'all hear. Like, my engineers did a great job. Shouts out to Fit. Shouts out to Kendra out of the shed. I mean, like, they really did a great job. Like, I put down 21 tracks in 5 hours. Took 2.5 months for me to drive Uber and drive for Lyft to actually pay my engineers and what. I had 2 engineers on this project. One of them actually worked in WGIV, WDRB Media, and she's like my full-time. She did a great job mastering. So I'm gonna let y'all hear number 11. Believe me, since it wouldn't play on the pre-order, but if y'all get it today, y'all get all of these tracks today, right now.
Number 11.
Yep, number 11. Believe me.
Hopefully I don't get no phone call.
I don't want to talk. Man, leave me alone, man. Goodness gracious. I'm not listening. I don't believe no one.
Son, believe me.
EyeThink presents Spidey Williams.
Oh, man.
Turn around.
Man, what?
Listen.
Why?
Believe me.
For what?
Son,
Oh,
this
man.
letter may be interpreted as cold, but often the truth is. That is why I'm naming you King Winter.
King, that's what
If I
they
named
call
you
me.
after my father, Jesus Christ, by definition of your life, you will still be a bastard child by recognition.
Oh, you ain't supposed to say that.
Just listen. Why? For what? To who? You? God?
Yes.
I don't know. Son, just believe me.
Man.
If I had it my way, I would have you born with a silver spoon in your mouth and a manger, but rather a golden Bible in your hand. For people will still treat you like a complete stranger, but it's still providing you with more of a fighting chance being judged as of a God rather than just a man. But then again, understand, you may not be accepted by your friends, family, or your own kind, because honesty, true love must be blind.
Why must love be blind?
I've noticed
I can't do
too many
this.
single people, too many women trying to be man,
Man,
too
what?
many men don't even know who to be.
How?
Believe me, I wish I knew everything you would do or not do, every question you would ask that I couldn't answer. I didn't know how to. How? True, I could be, because honestly, a maybe a line is easier swallowed and digested than
Give
honesty.
me the truth. I don't want to hear these parables.
Nothing but excuses. Everybody telling me this and telling me that. Just believe me.
Why should I believe
If
you?
I knew you could live a perfect life, no matter if you were only given 33 years till death begins, I would have sacrificed my life before my first breath ends. Before I allow you to ever know pain or hurt and force you to just forgive.
I'm confused.
I wouldn't allow you to be betrayed by a close friend or no amount of dividends. Money must be the root of all evil. All evil.
What?
Just believe me.
How can I?
Never will allow you to carry my burdens, yet alone your own cross. No spears in your side, no whips or thorns will ever scar your hide. Your pride will never wear crowns or thorns. If I knew all this before the day you were born,
Amen.
I'll never allow my heart to be torn between the ones I love the most who barely know me except
Thank
me.
you.
Yet alone love me and the ones I should have loved the most expectantly and respectfully. I know no man could or would be willing to do
Only?
any of this freely.
Only?
But only a God could or would. Who you telling? Wish I was born God. Believe me. Sometimes I wish God himself could have walked in my shoes just one day without his superpowers. Better yet, an hour without sin or the thought of a man. I wish he didn't know everything before it happened. I could actually be surprised witnessing moments of truth with human eyes. I wish I could wear a mask in disguise to God in me. My seeds are born in my image, born from my blood. I wish I could offer you more than just the truth of love. Believe me. So, some thoughts I would never force you to think. I just talk to you more than sometimes my father does me. As I pray truth sets you free. I'm not gonna force you, breed you, lead you to believe it or not to believe.
Not to believe.
Believe me. Many lessons in life you have learned and learned to forgive, but always remember these 3 golden rules. Be because one I can't teach you what I'm still learning on. I'm learning and I'm hungry. I pray you're stronger than I ever was. Love doesn't do what never did for me, up to me. Before was my moment of truth, but the truth so set you and me free. Yes, son, believe me. No matter how hard it is to accept, no matter how often you wish to reject, expect the truth will always hurt but feel. No matter what this world will do or don't do, your father's love for you is real. No matter how many cancerous thoughts you may acquire, no matter how many people claim your father to be a true liar, no matter how much they try to scare you with this lake of fire or hell, as many may call it, your father for yourself. And God for himself is required.
What should I do, Spidey?
Yes, son.
What should I do?
Just believe me. 3. Everyone and anyone who calls him God or by the same various names. I know although they will judge you. Judge your father and my father and his father's father and your mother's father and her father's father, so forth and so on. But they even judge Jesus Christ. So your life is no different, no any more special to them. Then, but you're special just the way you are. Or will ever be. Just because you're my son. And I love you no matter how much you live or what you believe in, or what you will or will not ever become. I love you, I love you, I love you, my king, winter alias wings. So son, sit back and just believe me.
So that's one of my favorites. I wrote that dream. I wrote that one to my boy before he was born. He's 4 now. So we're about the music video that Freddie Wild was talking about. We came all the way from North Carolina.
Yeah, I forgot to tell him that.
Right, because he's talking about down here. I'm like, we're not in North Carolina.
Abracadabra.
I
think Ink presents.
We're going. That's some of the CD right there. Y'all hear it live.
I'm at atheist.
You get the uncut, raw version, like impromptu, like show up, like, all right, we want to do what? You gonna do what? And all days, we come, and it rains. Like I'm talking about pouring down rain. I'm talking about like hurricane flood warning rain. I'm like, we're gonna make the best out of this. So now we're live. We're gonna make the best. Like Monday don't sleep, so it's hard for anybody or any of my crew to get any rest, because it's like, look, there is no overtime in life. You gotta work just as hard for yourself as you do for anybody else. So if you're working 40 hours for everybody else, I mean, you gotta work like 50 hours, at least 41 for yourself. So the music video is Missing Your Love. And it's crazy because all these poems that everyone hearing and whatnot, and think about it, when people actually listen to the words, they like it. But the problem is people's attention span and what they used to, it's going to take a while, maybe not as long as, it's going to take a word of mouth to get this type of music out there. I call it poetical hip-hop. On the one genre, I think in style. Hey, look, eventually people going to say, you can't beat them Jordan. Like, man, what kind of music, man? I think in style. What is that, I think? Like, how many times you say I think? I think is this. I think is that. I think is... Now it's like, I just... EYE. What? I think crazy. Like, I think in style. That came from Style on the Pitch and I Think Ink. What you do? Hey, you do beats, like, man, I think music. I think transportations. It's like whatever you think, that's what it is. Your reality is what you think. Your truth is what you think. Your lie is what you think. I mean, so, Missing Your Love, we about to do that one a cappella. That's what we're going to do the music video on. So y'all got to stay tuned for the music video on Missing Your Love. It's the most recent poem out of over 1,600, at least the ones on the CD. Out of 17 tracks, this is the most recent one.
So is the instrumental on the CD right here?
Yeah, to find the instrument, it is on there. You can you gotta find the track number. So just go through them and I'll let you know which one it was.
Once knew a boy by Spidey when.
Matter of fact,
I once knew a boy who had a heart like a
y'all get an
moon.
impromptu.
Playing off of this one?
You want to play it off? You want the instrumental, or do you want to do one with the
do
words?
the instrumental? Then.
I mean, we can do the one with the words. It don't matter. You want to do? Matter of fact, go to 9. I can do it with a real. It's so new. Like I said, 2 months ago, I took my words and threw it to beats. So just as new as it is to the world, doing with beats is new to me.
You know, that's a very interesting concept because, like shit is created all the time. Like that mumble rap shit, I don't listen to that.
Right.
But that's a form of art that young kids like. They like that.
Right.
That cat in the hat in the back. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas don't even know how to rap and shit. You know
exactly.
What I'm saying? So I mean that took off. But you have something that's unique and something that's genuine and something that's actually talking about something.
Right.
Like, sometimes, like when I hear some of your stuff, sometimes I gotta rewind it and be like, okay, what did he say? I heard what he said, but what's the meaning behind this? So it's kind of like a mystery of finding out what you're talking about.
Exactly. And the problem is, and it started off when I was growing up back in the 80s and 90s. The problem is people attention span and they go with the in crowd. And I never wanted to be a rapper because I never wanted to talk about money, hoes, sex, and drugs. And the problem with the most deafs and the common is that the Lupes, they don't like lyrics. People don't like to think. So you got to dumb down your music so much that everything, then it's not only dumbed down, it's what they relate to. Trap music, so much of the black society, African American, relates to trap music. That's why they listen to it, because they're relating to the struggle.
Right.
So a lot of times when you're growing up, a lot of times they're like, oh, you speak white, you talk white. No, I talk intelligent. So it's like, it's so much with the music and whatnot that, like I said, I call it poetical hip hop. How I started, just like how it was freak accident how I started boxing. Even though I fought all my life, it was a freak accident how I'm in the music game. This one dude kept taking my auxiliary cord. Like every time he got in my car, he'd take my auxiliary cord. Like I go to the store and I'm listening to a track on Pandora or something. I pause it all. I turn the radio off just so I could come back to it. I come back and he got his beats playing through my radio. That's the most irritating thing ever. For somebody to touch your radio. You're like, man. So for like 2 months, he kept doing it. I'm like, man, dude, like at least 4 or 5 times. I'm like, man, look, I can't even hit you because I was a professional boxer. So like he knew I could have hit him. So he just wanted to be like, man, I'm bad. I just want to listen to my beats. So I decided to just take his beats and put in my words. For my book, one of my books I had published, I put it on Facebook Live. People like, man, that's dope. That's dope. That sounds good. They gave me the motivation and inspiration, like, I'm trying to get in the studio. So I decided to go to the studio. They told me how much it costs an hour. They told me how much mixing and mastering and everything. When it's all said and done, I'm driving like 2 a.m. to 5 p.m. just to get this project out. So out of pocket, it was like $1,600 to $2,000 out of pocket.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And that's not counting all the other bills and the 4 kids that I have. So that's where it's like every moment. That's why I appreciate the opportunity of even being able to come on the show. That's why I'm trying to link up and stuff, because everybody, I have people like, I'm gonna back you, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna give you this much money. People promise me $40,000 to $60,000 and everything. But the problem is, everybody, even in the boxing game, everybody like to talk support, but never want to invest even $1.
Right.
And if everybody gave $5, how much difference can that make? So, I mean, right now I'm just trying to get the words out there. I've been giving my first 100 batch. A lot of them, before they even stores hit the stores, a lot of them I've been getting out for free. Just to try to get it out there, because it's like, just listen. So we're going to go with Missing Your Love, track number 9.
All right. Before we go there, let me just make a point on that. You know, even with me doing the Gamer Show and then the Gamer Show live stream, this was about 4 years in the making. When I started off on the Gamer Show, I asked everybody at work, like, man, look, I got this idea for a show, man. You know, because I do production work. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So instead of doing it for everybody else, I wanted to do it for myself. I'm like, it's time for me to get in front of the camera. You know, I know how to edit. I've been in the music game. I did this, yada, 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 documentaries, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So graduated from doing rapping into doing like film work. Like you just graduated from doing poetry into boxing, you know? And I got a lot of no's on that. You know, it wasn't no's, it was nigga no's. It was like, I fuck with you. I fuck with you. But yeah, every time I'm trying to record, well, see what happened. Oh, never mind. So everybody would say yes, but it's just everybody kept saying, doing the nigga nose.
You know, you said nigga nose. You know, I told the people the difference between like man, king, God, and nigga, etc. You know, down the food chain. I've realized that is like when you think about each other in life, it's like I realized my friends, family won't support me unless I'm a celebrity. I gotta be a celebrity because people will, even in North Carolina, they will spend $100, $200 on Gucci tickets. But I tell them I gotta fight, but won't even spend $20 to come see me fight. I fought 25 times in Charlotte, and probably about a few of my peoples that I know, that call friends and family, actually spent money to come see me fight. I put my life on the line every time I got in that ring. Even when I was in the gym sparring, people like, man, you should never stop fighting when you go take them punches. You go get hit for a living. I walked away from $50,000, win, lose, or draw. Because at the end of the day, there's a whole backstory to that. But at the end of the day, you never get paid enough to get punched in your face for a living. Like, I done had 2 laser eye surgeries. I had 5 fights after they told me, even sparring, if I get hit in my eye the wrong way, I can go legally blind. Fans don't give a fuck about none of that shit. They just want to see a fight. That's how we bred. I mean, so it's so much, like this CD is so much, and even with the struggle, it's like, it's not just a poetry CD. It's a life CD. It's like real stuff, like every word, you got to hold on to every word. You got to think about it. Sometimes, a lot of times when I'm driving Uber and Lyft, I listen to my own CD just to, because I wrote over 1,600. So I write so much and talk so much, I forget half of the stuff that I say. I'm like, for real? That sounds kind of smart. I'm like, I said that? They're like, yeah, you told me way back. Because people remember what's important to them. Just like story. And most of the time, everybody remembers a nightmare, but nobody remembers the dream.
Right.
That's how life is. So you just got, with this CD, I just try to bridge the gaps. Like, I mean, even when I beat one of Mike Tyson guys, and every fight that I thought was going to change my life forever, it didn't. So with this CD, I'm like, man, this CD is going to touch lives. If it just touch one person's life, if one person buy, one person, like I got people now, like, man, my favorite track, it's so many, but I like 3, 4, 6, 10. Most CDs, even with rappers nowadays, their best tracks are the singles. 3 or 4 songs. How many times can you just put a CD in a CD player and just let it play? Not many. But I try to be the Jay-Z of poetry. Like, this is not a rap CD.
Right.
It's a poetry CD. Poetical hip hop.
And it's a hard situation because, you know, nobody sees your vision but you. You know what I'm saying? It's a learning process that I had to deal with. You can have so many dreams, so many ideas,
Somebody said they're trying to call you.
But nobody sees your vision but you. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So it's a hard fucking situation, man. It's a hard situation. But let's go ahead and listen to this track 9 joint real quick. It's track 9, right?
Yeah, Missing Your Love. How many people got love that they missing? I don't know, but I let this one speak for itself.
Present stillborn.
That is not 9.
Spidey.
That is 9.
That is not 9.
So now you want to give birth to another, hoping.
Not 9.
Dude.
Unless you're
7, 8, 9. Nigga, this is 9.
Nope.
Then it must be another number.
It is definitely, unless your joint like mixed up all the numbers.
Dude. This is track 9.
Stillborn is number 2 on the CD order.
You said 9, right?
Yep, I said 9.
It's a son. So your daughters can have a brother.
Your thing mixed
Endangering the life of their mother.
Now you gotta click through stuff again. Nah.
Present stillborn.
Go to 2. What is 2 say?
Unless I brought in the wrong CD.
I wish you would have paid more attention to time.
See? This is on
Abracadabra. EyeThink Inc. presents
technical difficulty.
Maybe Forget.
Nope.
You want to go to 2?
Yeah.
since it got in real order.
Right.
Yeah, because it's definitely not the order it was tracked on. You be like time out, pause. That is not.
Alright, unplug that CD player and plug it back in. Because I'm not.
Doop.
You know what? These headphones are loud.
Oh man, what's up, everybody? Anybody got some questions? I see people joining and stuff. You know, feel free to talk. You know,
we're here today with Spidey, the boxing poet. Or I'm gonna fuck all that up. So
you said it right. Spidey, the boxing poet.
All right, man. And his CD is out right now. I mean, well, you can pre-order it on iTunes, but today, if you want to get it today, if you want to get it right now, man, go into the link in the description and get his CD. And so he's just going on and doing some of the stuff that's on the CD now. When this damn software will work.
You know, support, and look, man, support up and coming. You know, Black Lives Matter. I'm telling people, they be like, you crazy. I'm like, man, for real. I got 4 of them. Look, somebody's life got to matter around here, but nah. I appreciate everybody's support and whatnot. Just take a listen. I mean, y'all go and even listen to the tracks. If y'all don't think y'all like it, you know, go preview the track. I give them something. It's like Blue Magic. I give them a little piece now so they can come back. They'll be like, oh, I gotta hear how this one ended. I'm like,
we're gonna try track 9 again.
There we go.
All right.
Love is crazy. I think Ink presents a true story.
True story.
By Spidey Williams.
By Spidey Williams.
Missing your love.
Missing your love.
I never
thought I missed you. Until I witnessed another lips kissing you. Instantly my heart broken as other thoughts swarmed my mind. Reminiscing on time. Memories I can never forget or block, replace or remind. Rewind. Riding every second of our life together. More better than words, more love than hurt. Yet the pain of driven is fatal. Accidents happen more often than none. As we forget the smiles and embrace the frowns, no lifesaver. Just cheering life gods. No specific rhyme scheme, just a free version of a vision with too many grammatical errors, lack of punctuation. Too many run-on sentences, fragments. No thought of commas, annoying periods. Just annoying periods and exclamation marks. Colder than semicolons with a lack of prayer. Never does anybody good. Anybody could. Read off on body language. We're that deep in love. But somehow, someway, yesterday wasn't strong enough today. Somewhere out there, we lost the keys others up forgot each other passwords. I can never see us ending. Now look at us. Should I say me? What happened to we? Us. Our. Who transformed in the midnight hour metamorphosis? Too many private darkness. Surrounded by egotistical, non-logical egos. Not enough paid security guards. Too many houses and kidding. Not enough understanding. Sunlight photosynthesis. Too many selfish selfies. Photogenic. Smile for Kodak moments. Polarized Polaroids. Snapchat real moments of time. Certain seconds raw. When you learn your shellfish. Any fish with a shell, predator, no prey, just prey. Everything you never thought of honestly, everything you need to be man. How can you expect me to be your God when creation has only been a man? I can't protect you from your thoughts of us, nor save you from yourself, amen. All I can do is prove myself. Yourself is all I need in one, not only be a man. But every thought I think not to think, or think not to do, only be a reflection of you, amen. I'm no Jesus Christ. I can only sacrifice for so much, but it's sacrifice for so long. I'm still only a man. I'm aware of my strengths, but my weakness can never be forgotten, replaced or ignored. Hourly, daily, weekly, monthly, yearly, as I strive to strive one step at a time. Knowing times I truly have on the church. Even then, oxymoron. How would burn this heart? But these emotions I learned don't feel your dick is ever just yours. Just your turn. How long, how often, how much love, how much hate is individually based. But when face to face off, this is no movie. Literally your life in the end. But then again, and again back to then, when happiness is in the air, and both of us headed to shit. And would have been daredevil before death, when our life was given, all having no cemetery, all having no obituary, all making your favorite missionary in your sanctuary. Always found refuge, my refuge. Now banned from your mission.
your family and your friends from my church congregation. What now? What now? Now all I have are these hypnotizing moves. Hypnotize. Hypnosis. To ever be remembered. Why? And that was Jack 9.
All right, now, what is this poem about?
It's basically, it's like, okay, long story short, I followed my heart all the way to Maine. You know, after meeting a girl on Facebook, known her for like 2 or 3 months.
Maine.
Bangor, Maine.
Maine got them fucking lobsters, man.
Hey, I don't know what a lobster is, but I know it's an hour away from Canada. So I packed up like, man, look, I'm about to go marry this girl. Man, it lasted about 6 weeks, that thought. And that's, you know, life happens. And, you know, she thought that I was talking to another female. So she put me and my son out at 1 in the morning, my 3-year-old. At 1 in the morning, she put us out in Bangor, Maine. Yep, like, and what had happened was, yeah. Okay. My son's calling Daddy. But what happened was, so next thing you know, she thought I was talking to another female, and honestly, I wasn't. Even I was talking to my mom. She was like, well, tell that bitch that you can go live with her. Put all my stuff outside, everything, and I was talking to my mom. But my mom was like, why don't you just tell her? I said, because I'm tired of defending this relationship. I said, for 3 or 4 or 5 months, I've been defending this relationship. If she believe I'm talking to another bitch, let her. Because anybody put me and my son out in Maine at 1 in the morning is not for me. So I was like, man, I don't want to talk to her. She tried to call the room and whatever, call my mom. She just want to talk to you like, There's no more talking. We have nothing else to say. Because at that time, there's nothing else you can tell me why or I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry. How do you say, you could put me out, but put my son out too. And I live in North Carolina, Charlotte to be exact. And I'm in Maine. So I left. No look back, never talked to her. Month 2 later. You know us, man. You're like, man, we got this, man. We're good. I'm over it.
Hold on. We're going to take a short break real quick because we have some interference that I have to take care of real quick. So y'all hold on for a minute, and we're going to be right back.
We crush them. 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 We crush.
Who you say is better than me? The question I ask. I put my voice up on the track and make that shit go flat. Never will I change. I'm gonna remain the same. And you can call it what you want. I'm like a vet in this game. I've been doing this thing since I've been getting type of changes. Up there with the Mount High Club, exchanging faces. I'm all about my money. These honeys, they come and go. So give me my drinks and my smoke and I'm ready to roll. I'm yelling ho when I see him in the streets. They looking good. I got my game up and I'm playing for keeps. I gotta stay up and can't nobody hold me down. Cause this is a man's world. Rest in peace to James Brown. Yeah, that's right. Who am I, nigga? We O.L. We O.L. Who you say your name is? I think I forgot. You claiming something that you now done thinking that your spot is hot. I come around and drop a load and show you how I roll. Cause life is too short to be portrayed as an asshole. You got me twisted if you thinking I'ma change up. You better go ahead before this whole game get blazed up. Don't sleep on the sides. I'm pulling heavy like a Chevy. If your crew wanted to, they can get it. I ain't standing G. I got a lot to offer. Put that on my C-Mo. And if you can't stand the heat, move cause I'm about to blow.
We crush them. 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 We crush. We crush them. We crush them. We crush. We crush them.
You gotta cut it.
Hey, we are back. Talking back to
Spidey, the boxing poet Williams.
Alright, so we had to take care of the situation. I don't think we... I think that...
They would solve the problem.
Would solve the problem. I hope he was watching the stream right now so I can tell him again. reiterate what I just said.
Hey man, I know one thing though, Freddie. You know, since we talk about growing up together and all this stuff, it's one track that I do want the world to hear. Like, it's not going to be like it's not a damn thing funny. And that one has I talked about my brother, Avius. I talked about Daryl in that track, and that one hit home.
Avius, he passed, right?
Yes, that's the brother that shot himself.
Okay, all right. That must have been well, that was a tragic thing, and I don't think, like I say, we known each other for years, ever since you was in Pampers, actually.
Right.
And Avis, because you were living in the DMV at that time, we was both living on what was that, Allendale Place in, what was it, Palmer Park or Sea Pleasant? Because I always get that.
They both around the same. Palmer Park is the area, but Sea Pleasant, Palmer Park, all the same area.
Okay. And I think I may have heard Darius' name mentioned by your mom. He wasn't living in Maryland at that time though, right?
Avius was never living in Maryland. He was always living in North Carolina.
Oh, okay. All right. That's the brother I didn't know. Of course I know Mario. That's my other brother. That's like Mario's my little brother, and then you're my little brother. They used to. Let me tell you about this nigga, man. So we used to go to church, and forgive me, Lord, for cursing, but we used to go to church, and Marcus, it'd be me, Marcus, and Mario, and that's his brother, in the back seat. Mr. Williams and Mrs. Williams would be up in the front seat, and the Pontiac Grand Am. Father had the driving gloves on. He was driving shit out that jump. So we sitting in the back seat, and Marcus is constantly putting his fucking feet on me.
He loves this story.
I'm like, Mr. Williams, Marcus keep putting his feet on me. And what your father say? Marcus, don't let me have to come in that back seat and break you down in your back. I'm like, what?
That's the line right there. That's his line. He loved that line, you know.
I was like, what?
He loved this story. And look, we're going to be 60 years old. Marcus. But yeah, man, like Freddie, we had some stories. I mean, it's just crazy because never in a million years would I even thought I was going to move down to Charlotte and become a professional boxer. You got to be ranked 26 in the USA. Ever meet Mike Tyson? I spar with Sugar Shane Mosley, Miguel Cotto, I'd also Louis Collazo, Paul Williams before he got in the accident. Mm-hmm. I mean, so the boxing world knows me. I mean, and that's a crazy part.
And you fought down here, right?
Yeah.
You fought in Maryland.
Yeah, I fought in Maryland, I fought in D.C., and I fought in Cali. I mean, the boxing world knows me and stuff. So it's like, the thing is with regular fans, for the regular fans to know that boxer, they got to be on TV or they got to on all the time. Or they got to be like Money Mayweather. They got to be throwing out money and exploding themselves. There's so many good boxers out here like Terrence Crawford. There's a lot of good boxers, but the problem with the sport is that the promoters, the management, and the coaches are getting paid off all punches to our head.
Right.
So some things is just like, I'm the boxing poet in the ring. I'm the boxing poet out.
Because at a point in time, you would want to give that up because, you know, brain injuries and shit like that. Unless you like Floyd and hop all over the fucking place.
I mean, but even Floyd, though, you got to understand, and I don't take nothing away from any boxer, especially Floyd. Floyd had no life. To be the Michael Jackson, everybody wanted the success, but nobody wanted the sacrifice. To be the Michael Jacksons, the Jay-Z's, and I mean, even with money comes the fame. But I don't even want to be famous. I'd rather be infamous. I'd rather people hear my voice, listen to my words, and be like, man, when the next track come out? When the next CD come out? Rather than but a lot of times with artists, nobody buys CDs. I done out of 100, already heard 5 stories of bootlegs already. I mean, but it's a society we live in.
That's evident.
I mean, right. So basically what happened with artists, they got to perform. Mm-hmm. They got to go to different cities. But going to these different cities, trying to get their name up and whatever and whatnot, that sacrifice that time away from their kids. I mean, people don't understand about the sacrifice that goes into being successful.
Yeah, because, you know, especially when you starting out, you make most of your money, even though it's coming on iTunes and Amazon. You know, there are going to be assholes that's going to duplicate that and give it to the next person, But you make that money grinding, selling that shit outside your trunk of the car, going out there word of mouth, putting in that hustle, man. Because a lot of niggas, they just don't want to put in that effort. They think, okay, man, I'm going to hit a Hot 16 and say coffee the whole fucking verse of the song, and then niggas are going to buy it. I might have a dope-ass beat, coffee, coffee, coffee. And then, oh, shit, you heard that joke? The nigga was saying coffee. Oh,
exactly.
And then niggas are going, see, that's the type of shit that's like, it's forgettable. Like, you're not going to remember none of that shit, and you're not going to remember Young Yachty in 10 years from now. You're not going to remember
Fetty Wap.
You're not going to fuck Future. You're not going to remember Future. You're not going to remember none of them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Niggas you remember like the old school cats when you can clearly hear everything that they said. These new niggas are like some garbage. And I think they killed the shit out of hip hop. So that's why I think that what you're doing is so much more important to the movement to try to bring that lyrical game back.
The story.
I mean, because, you got to think about Tupac. I mean, I grew up with real lyricists. I mean, Tupac, Scarface, Wu-Tang. People had substance. I mean, the Fugees. I can go days and days and days and days. Bone. I mean, people told stories. Biggie. I mean, you name, now it's like, they don't.
I would have to read the cheat sheet to hear what Bone was saying. Them niggas was still spitting some shit, though.
Right. But problem is, when auto-tunes came and stuff, people got lazy. And then, when people, they realize, look, these people are not really listening to us. They really just listen to beats. Like, even growing up in D.C., it was go-go. Mm-hmm. Nobody knew what go-go could never go worldwide because they always take everybody else's song.
Yeah.
It was just beats. It was just...
It was a workout.
Yeah.
Even Chuck Brown, rest in peace, he had a couple of joints with, like, the Temptations, and, I think that was about it.
My plan is, like, I'm trying to do in North Carolina. I'm actually trying to, like, I got a radio show and whatnot, which is on iHeart and TuneIn Radio. Every Thursday at 3:30 p.m., we got a radio show together. Mm-hmm. And what we're trying to do is bring, because everybody think, and a lot of people, including myself sometimes, like, we're taught to think that New York, Cali, some of the places are the places where artists need to go. Instead of whatever city we live in, people supporting each other, we feel like we got to go move and make all these other cities rich. When a lot of times that's the only thing they doing. People from ATL, in Georgia, in Florida, in Miami, they was once in little small cities like Fayetteville and smaller than that, Denton. But because they know we got to go here to get, they make those other cities, the rich keep getting richer, and the poor still stay broke.
Yeah, because Atlanta was hot. Atlanta got hot. I don't think it was that hot even when James Dupree was doing the shit. The Brat and all of them, Criss Cross. Atlanta was getting hot at that point. It's like scorching now as far as like the movie business and shit like that. And I hear what you're saying because, with the move that the gaming show is planning on doing where we're taking it, it's just not for us in this area. You know what I'm saying? And
like boxing wasn't in Charlotte. They wanted me to move here. But the problem is I came here with training here. Unfortunately, everybody here had the attitude, like I went through so much shit up here in my own city that I was from that I was like, I left here like, again, I'm like, fuck y'all motherfuckers. Anybody from D.C., I'm going to whip their ass. Because basically D.C. was like, yeah, you might have been from here, but you started boxing in North Carolina. Don't nothing good come out of North Carolina. It's like, it's so much hating everywhere. Nobody wants to see you be better than them. Or more well off than them at that time.
Barrel, man. It's crabs in the barrel.
Exactly.
It's hard to get... It's so hard to get acceptance and backing from your local people. You know what I'm saying? It's like you gotta go far the fuck out so people can say, okay, that nigga got a new sound, because they're not used to hearing that shit. Like if I was still in the rap game, I would take some shit down like to Florida or something, put a little go-go in it, and do talent shows. But my shit would sound totally different from that Miami beat shit that they got.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? What was you going to say, Dawn?
I was going to say, like, nowadays you have to go all the way to California just so someone across the street can listen to you.
Yeah.
Especially in North Carolina. Like, they don't support you unless you leave and then come back.
That's what they do. Hold on. And I'm getting some echo from somewhere, y'all. So let me take care of that. Let me see.
It's TV.
Alright, I think that did it.
So so that's what we're doing. We're doing a little bit of talking, a little bit of promoting. You know, you want to go to another track?
Yeah,
you know,
let's go to another
17 tracks. I'm telling y'all, we're gonna go to track number 5. Telling you, tune in, get it before everybody else gets it. I'm telling you, y'all gonna love it. Let your kids listen to it. Some real stuff.
I wish you would have paid more attention to time. I think Inc. Written and performed by Spidey Williams. Sci-fi for life. Sci-fi for life.
Oh, we got some.
Not a damn thing funny. I can laugh if I want to. What you laughing at?
She laughing at you.
What you see? All I have left of what I never was. My first word learned spell D-E-A-T-H. They told me it was love. So please forgive me. If I feel I die September 22nd. Love is crazy. I think Inc. presents a true story of Spidey Williams. Missing your love. I never thought I'd miss you until I witnessed another lips kissing you. Instantly my heart broken as other thoughts come on my mind. Reminiscing on time. Memories I never forget or block, replace or remind. Rewind. Riding every second of our life together, more better than worse, more love than hurt. Yet the pain has driven us fatal. Accidents happen more often than none, as we forget the smiles and embrace the frowns, no lifesaver. Just tearing life gods. No specific rhyme scheme, just a free verse version of vision with too many grammatical error, lack of punctuations. Too many run-on sentence fragments, no thought for commas and annoying periods. Just annoying periods and exclamation marks. Colons and semicolons with a lack of prayer. Never does anybody good. Anybody could read our foreign body language. We're that deep in love. But somehow, someway, yesterday wasn't strong enough today. Somewhere out there, we lost the keys to each other, love off of each other. Past words. I could never see us ending. Now look at us. Should I say me? What happened to we? Us. Our, who transform in the midnight hour, metamorphosis. Too much pride for darkness, surrounded by egotistical, non-logical egos. Not enough patient security guards. Too many housing insecurities, not enough understanding sunlight photosynthesis. Too many selfish, photogenic. Smile for Kodak moments, Polaroid.
So I halfway know what to do at 10. But I'm 28 years old talking to my 14-year-old self. I should have been a mechanic. Yes, a mechanic. So I got to repair love's feelings for always being used to benefit another. Then thrown outside with the trash. To be ravaged through by my homeless wants, feline doubts and canine tears that meow, box, and bites me fail to find self-happiness. Selflessness becomes selfishness at night. When we feed on life leftovers, other discarded yesterday's waste. I should have become a doctor. Yes, a doctor. So I can save a wishing heart. Replace the laughing kidding fading the black from. Too many may be darkness, so maybe I get someone brain surgery helping use both sides of their heart. Have a better chance of saving other eyes so they can walk away for love? Love becomes blind. Or maybe I should become a plumber. Yes, a plumber. So I can unclog all these chances and wells, at least attempt to. Plunge all the shit that has built in the veins that now cut out tomorrow's oxygen. Or maybe I should just become a farmer. Yes, a farmer. So I can tend to more growing oxygen, produce more fuel toxins, but hopefully I'll never have to choke a chicken. Because domestic violence is at an all-time high. And patients are running low, and there aren't enough electricians, enough trustworthy votes To be a fixture so sucks to see a socket, so I'm reluctant to have to pay due energy to avoid living life without lights. I would never want to become an accountant, though. Yes, accountant. Because I would never want to know the exact number of rooms scorned, or broken on repair. I would never want to report to the Census Bureau how much more there are. Less good man. So average is the new great, and below average is the new hood legend. So unemployment is increasing by the second. Single now God's blessing. For relationships have become the cancer of the smile, so he taught himself. Love doesn't love anyone but self. Not him or her. I would have went to private school all my life, learning much about the Bible, graduated major religion, so I got free will to become a God. That's a God. So if you're not decided to love another, I would know from beginning to end, there wasn't going to be someone to study the benefit just cheating naturally. I would know there wasn't a devil all their life before they met me, cause they didn't believe in me, cause they didn't believe in themselves, and I wouldn't be mad at them. For the lessons I ignored when Professor Life are, mad at myself for not knowing what I wanted to be, what paths in line with others, what subjects I have to fail. And I would know what to teach my children to become. And they would have to know what not to study based on what eyes their father decided to learn from not learning. When I had a chance to skip a grade or test out this damn love university. I wish I would pay more attention to time. Time. Yes, time. My back wasn't against them, when life wasn't so complicated, when I wasn't so quick to be irritated, when adults wasn't so separated, when it didn't take much for a girl to be infatuated. When females that have such low self-esteem, it wasn't considered childish to even dream. The greatest felon they judge is a misdemeanor, not preparing me for me to be a jack of all trades and a master of none. He told me Pickers and go red. Don't grow up too fast. Be young and have fun. When you're 28 years old, look at the age you're in love. You find yourself thinking, damn, what career path should I pick? Because this is one test. This one test. I can't seem to pass by using my fucking dick. Man, I'm telling you, I learned at a young age, they said I can get you in trouble and out of trouble. But sometimes you get in more trouble than you do out of it. Time is a very important thing to know that, hey, you actually got to study and learn to live life. So when you dead and gone, they won't say, well, you have any regrets. You gotta live life every day, man. And that's just why I want this CD, just like I said, whether it's 1 view, 2 views, 100 views, 1,000 views, 1,000,000 views, I just wanted them to listen.
Alright, we're gonna try to get this goddamn audio back.
Be like this, dog.
Cause I don't know what the hell was going on.
Want to take an intermission?
Once knew a boy, but he reconstructed his hands to build walls to keep his tears from flooding everything he ever witnessed.
I know what the fuck it was the whole time.
That's good.
God damn. This day has just been fucked up. Alright, let's do some shit. See, y'all, streaming, doing this stream shit, man, you want to get into this process, man, it's a lot of fucking work. It's a lot of fucking work. And that's where that audio was coming from, too. Okay.
What's up? Anybody? Uh-oh. There we go.
Alright, so we got it, y'all. I don't know what the fuck happened, but we got it. But
back in business.
Let's play track 14.
That was definitely track 5.
See, I'm all fucked up, man. The joint that we doing the video for, just in case some shit happened and they weren't able to hear it. Let's play it again.
So what we gotta do track 9 then?
Track 9. All right, we're gonna let y'all hear track 9 one more time, man, just in case the audio was fucked up. Y'all go ahead and hear it now, man. Check this out. Matter of fact, this is what we're gonna do, right? We're gonna take a pause for the calls, but what's gonna happen is, man, while we on a short little break, we're gonna play the track. We're gonna play the track, and y'all give me a second to get this thing queued up. while I'm doing this, you never told us. Or
Well,
did you tell
I tried to tell you, and then you apparently fixed whatever you were looking for, and I got cut off altogether.
Oh.
And
I'm
proceeded
so
with
sorry.
poetry, so I figured we would get back to that some other point in my life.
You go
So,
go ahead.
I am Dawn, also known as Phoenix. That is PHEONYX. And I am co-CEO of EyeThink in Style. Like he said, we do have a radio show that airs every Thursday at 3:30 on iHeartRadio and TuneIn. You can download the apps, or you can play it through your phone, your TV if you need to, your car, your radio, wherever you want to play it, computer. Just go to WDRB Media, and you can listen to us on there, on the latest on fashion, anything involving mental health, and of course with the poetry, and whatever touches your soul. I am a personal stylist, so I provide consultations as well as merchandising for people of all sizes, shapes, colors, creeds, religions, genders. Who cares? I don't care. Everyone needs clothes. So I help people figure out what it is they need, their wardrobe staples that they can use and make versatile so they don't have to spend as much, and teach people how to shop, where to shop, and why to shop. And you can see and check us out at eyethinkinstyle.com. We will be back.
All right, hold up. Before these niggas listen to the track.
These niggas.
Slow. We want to go ahead and set this shit up.
Just love?
Just love. Mufasa.
Arrivederci? Hakuna Matata.
I'm about to say I'm running out of acapella ones.
I wonder why that is.
Kibbles a bits.
Ground turkey?
Are we still recording?
Yeah.
Sounds fun.
Uh-huh.
I'm sharing stuff, you know. This is out of business work, man. Look, we gotta get this out here.
So I gotta put this track in here so I can be able to find it.
So, as we are guests, as I think,
In style.
and we're just sitting back, parlaying, having fun. Shouts out to Fit. That's my
engineer.
My engineer. I want to say my exclusive engineer, but
and
no.
the flyest person we know besides me. She knows. It's okay. I tell her all the time. It's okay.
I'm still learning.
Aww.
I mean,
It's better late than never. It's okay.
I don't need
That's okay.
clothes that have style. Look at me.
I know. Why is that face?
I got style.
I got rhythm. I got music.
Tell me nothing.
Because that's what you sound like right now.
Shit, they hate her. Don't worry. They hate her. They don't like me because they don't gotta like me.
Okay, be rabbit.
How much wood can a woodchuck chuck wood?
A woodchuck would chuck as much wood as a woodchuck could if woodchuck could chuck wood.
Damn it, well find me a woodchuck that can chuck some wood.
You gotta find your dam first.
Oh, everything is always so complicated.
No, it's only as complicated as you make it.
Well, in that case, it should be easy because I
should be.
I feel like I've been trying to figure out like what's going on. It's just not right.
Oh, it's okay.
Alright, I'm trying to get this damn. Where's the video capture? Display capture.
Y'all getting on the spot. Production. Y'all can't
This
get
is our
that.
fast time.
Y'all can't get that, man. Like, look,
We
we
still
do.
have to look at the flash drive of the recordings for the radio show.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
We do so much so often. It's like, when do y'all sleep? Like, I don't. Even my dreams and nightmares get upset. I'm like, we don't spend no time with you anymore. I'm like, I know it'd be like that. Life got me twisted. They be like, well, tell life we need to talk to him. I'm like, look.
When you find him, let me know. I'm trying to find him.
You take that up in life.
Trying to find a life for a while now.
I'm like, what? Uh-oh, there we go.
I hear somebody else.
I hear somebody else too.
Yes.
What's yes?
Oh, I didn't tell them where the jacket came from. I didn't tell them where the jacket came from.
True.
Check the screen. Make sure that audio is coming through.
Huh?
Check the stream. Well, I'll check it real quick.
We live. There we go. We want to get this audience going on. Spread the words. They listen to the poem now?
Yeah.
They listen to the poem now?
Man, I have no idea what's going on with OBS tonight. Yeah, that audio is not coming through.
It's not?
Nah. We're gonna have to I'm gonna have to see why it's not coming through.
So nobody gave nothing? Oh,
This is all about live production, y'all.
I was inviting live people. People joining, we can't hear nothing.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Alright, we trying to get this thing situated, y'all. Y'all gotta bear with us. Because I don't know what the hell happened. Ever since I've fucked with this volume, it's not coming back on. The desktop audio is not coming back on. You have to play that joint live through the phone.
Through this phone? I want them to hear number. I want them this show. I want them to hear a letter to my guy. I love that track. No beat.
Let me try to see why it's not. Why it's not posting out here to the internet.
Hey, give him a letter to my guy.
I'm just using this to test it out. Alright, look, we're going to get the stream fixed real quick. We're going to be right back, so y'all don't go nowhere, man. Alright? Alright, so we back, man. So, look, I'm trying to get this audio together because y'all can't hear this poetry, man. All right, I know what I'm gonna do, y'all. Y'all hang in there with me, man. I'm going to just I got a solution to fix this, but y'all give me like 5 minutes. I'll be right back.
Convince me that because so thank you. Where's it at, babe?
Smoked it already.
Where's it at? Promise. You know what it is.
I have no idea where your cigarettes are.
It's only one.
Okay. Well, you have no idea where your cigarettes are.
Don, you be the one, but yeah, you probably smoked it. Probably smoked it the whole time.
You did smoke it.
I did not.
Okay, well then where is it?
Cause the box not even around.
Cause you smoked it and you threw it away.
My memories might be a little jacked up, but it's definitely.
You smoked it.
No, I remember putting it down. That's probably a mistake right there.
In your face. You smoked it.
No, where's it at, Donna?
It's at the grocery store where you smoked it. Jesus. Ow. That was definitely on my butt.
That's why it's real good to have an engineer work with you. Because doing this shit, problems happen. And they can catch it quick. Alright. Marcus. Yeah. Do you hear it? Close the door, Marcus.
It's going to be well rested by the time we get back.
Get back.
Okay.
We got 10 people watching. They accept the invitations.
Shit's for friends, enemies for allies, professors for parents with cousins for grades. So no wonder he always failed before he was 10. When his heart fell to earth at 17, the impact should have crushed his body even in a dream. But he used his mind to magically reconstruct his hands, to build walls to keep his tears from flooding everything he ever witnessed. He couldn't logically factor the solution.
Damn. You need to tell God what's on your mind.
Son,
You know he can hear your thoughts.
I wish I had your courage when I was but a boy to dance like David and kill a lion. Instead of playing with these toys. I wish I had the mind of Saul and not the heart of Paul. So even as a kid, I can slay these Goliaths I've learned to keep hidden. And Goliaths unaware. Open my eyes so I can see and finally have a chance to stare. Show the world through me. The ending is always worth the start. If you take a second to try to care, to retrace the lines to my heart.
No one cares.
I wish I could find the time on my watch to watch you hold on to your beauty. As much as people hold on to your words.
Why would you do that?
I wish I still had the patience then.
You want patience.
But now it's still the future.
Yeah, tell him.
And the past didn't look like this, so I can remember people.
Often what?
Often receive the opposite of what they deserve.
As what? As you often?
As I often reminiscent of dreams and nightmares.
I was seeing if he took his phone.
All right, we got audio now, man. Let me make it visible so I can see. Right here. No, I disconnected that.
Hi. Not a damn thing funny.
That's my cue.
So we're gonna pause it because he about to come up. He about to come up to the mic.
That's my cue.
I was thirsty.
Who are you laughing at? I'm laughing at you. It's all I have left for what I never was. My first word learned spelled D-E-A-N-K. T-H. And they told me it was love. So please forgive me. If I fell, I died September 22nd, 1983. 2 years later, God owed the devil a favor, so he sacrificed my first guardian angel. Burnt him in a house fire alive. In that moment I realized, and all demons don't learn to fly while they toasted during happy hours, leaving us humans to cry. Cheers. Blessed is the meek. Never mistaking kindness to be weak. Only the strong survives, only the young dies, while wise souls reincarnate once the mature old. But of course these stories are never told. At the age of 5, my favorite birds never learned to fly. Broken wings left them wobbling. Hummingbirds humming tunes and the sound of lullabies. Mockingbirds that were forbidden to cry. The sea harmonizing among lines, leaving truth depressed. Dressed up in Friday's disguise, but Sunday's best. So some days I question why, other days I don't even try to bury the truth, believing it will rest. What you hear is all I have left of what I never was. My first color learned spell G-R-E-Y. After I held my head high with red clouds that filled my skies, and they told me it was love. So my shadows of a doubt I now embrace with hugs. My dove returned to me, just only in my brother's blood. By his own bullet, one shot fell into hell, while his girlfriend yielded awe. Dropped her jaw, had her life taken for granted, as she witnessed and saw the love of her life fall before midnight. No Cinderella cares, only death before marriage, and a man's shoes that'll never be filled. He was life indentured servant, life twin brother death had him killed. He was my blood brother from a different mother, born from the same father and strong will, but passion was his, but forced his sincerity to come tumbling down the hill. What you hear? It's all I have left for what I love. From heartbroken, L-O-V-E, misspelled and mishandled, entrusted and separated from trust, love, mistaken for lust, selfishness, misplaced us. As I became a casualty of youth, I was Lincoln with a Cupid arrows like John Wilkes Booth, any hesitation to shoot. Mile, compared to smoke clouds, residue left on his face other than for black and miles, followed by 3 gunshots ringing out loud, but quietly enough not to make a sound so the neighbors could hear. My other brother from another mother, life just in tears, cry out, help me. Why? Me, not me, now me. As he took his last breath, shot to death by a friend of a friend on the right hand side. He died cold-heartedly. Young hood mercenary. So this is my love poem at the Justice of Love Jones. R.I.P. my surrogate brother, Daryl D. Bo, Money Man Jones, my blood brother, Avius, my best friend Joshua, and Spidey, innocence of love. So till next time, thinking my life metaphors metamorphosing, and my death simulation my like a sour Skittles. See, some people, while others, so the next time, and the loss of a fish of a ferret, a dog or a parrot, or maybe even a bunny, with a pen in my hand, a piece of paper in the other, in love. And love, I tell you, there isn't a damn about death that I ever found funny. Yeah. So that's not a damn thing funny. It's like, it's crazy how these poems came about. Like, I remember writing every poem. Like, most of the time, tracks like this, poems like this, I can write like 3 or 4 of these in like 2 hours. Like, it's just, when it hit me, it's just I write. If I'm going through a depression, a lot of times I write myself better.
Right.
Unfortunately, a lot of my poems is like, I be trying to write happy poems or somehow, some way, before I get to the middle and before they get to the end, it's like, that poem was not supposed to be, that poem was supposed to be a funny poem. And a lot of times, just with life, some people give the devil too much credit and God not enough. And some people give God too much credit and the devil not enough. Like, just because everything bad happened doesn't mean that it was the devil. And everything good that happens doesn't mean it was God blessing you. I mean, it's the story of Job. And that's basically like where the letter to my God is like Job. It's like, how do you know when God is testing you? Or how do you know the devil is fucking with you. So because you never know and whatnot, which everybody just learn to be taught and teach for others to learn as they learn. So it's just a cycle. It's like we can talk about any subject, and the poems is not just a song, not just hip hop. Like hip hop, a lot of times they're trying to make money. They're trying to talk about the money. They're trying to talk about the sex. They're trying to talk about, most of the time, everybody know in the industry, you don't even start off with money. Most of the time, your cars are not even yours. They're video shoots. I mean, like, I just knew Rick Ross' career was going to be done after he found out he was a correction officer. I was like, really? Like,
well, you know, rappers don't put their money to where they're supposed to go. And anybody that want to get into that industry, you know, that I was, let me tell you something. That advance is not for you to go out and spend on a couple of chains and cars and shit like that. That advance the record company gives you is a loan. That's all it is. It's a loan, and you got to pay that shit back. So when you do these tours and you fuck up these hotel rooms and you order these champagne and you wilding out with your boys and all that other shit, then you wonder why at the end of the tour you get like a 50-cent fucking check. Niggas just don't put their money where it's supposed to go, man. You blow it. You know what I mean? And that's the downfall of most rappers, man. With dealing with that shit right there. It's the mostly their downfall. But you know, Marcus, I think we're gonna go ahead and end this joint. We may be back later on, and the reason why we're streaming now, man, because he was gonna come on the gaming show with Mike and I. We got rained out. You know, he came all the way down here from Charlotte to handle some business, and I was like, we planned this for a while. We had planned this for a good while. They came down, him and Don and King, which is his son, they all came down here, and we tried to go out around like, 12, 11, some shit like that. It was good, but then we went to the location so I could shoot some B-roll. It was just like, nah, nigga, I'm gonna get you wet a little bit. No homo. And it just fucked everything up. It fucked everything up. We went back and reminisced over some of the places that
grew up at.
Marcus grew up at, and it was just a damper, man. But I don't think it's raining now, and we got to try to make some money. You know what I'm saying? We may come back on a little bit later on, but today I think was productive. We got this done, but I really wanted to get like some B-roll done because we got a full shoot that we have to do tomorrow. Pray God that it doesn't rain. I need some couples so I can finish this video. So if you're watching this, if you want to be in his video, did we play the track that we're doing the video for?
Yes.
It come through.
I don't
think
think
you want to do it again because make sure the audio is coming through.
All right. So we're going to play the audio track for the video that we're doing. Well, we're supposed to be doing this week. Which one is it? It was 9.
That one.
Missing Your Love.
So y'all sit back and chill and listen to this track.
So I'm quiet this one.
Y'all just heard Missing You.
Missing Your Love.
Yeah.
Missing Your Love from Spidey Williams, the boxing poet. We gave y'all a lot. Hopefully y'all heard all the audio in the beginning of the stream. It's a stream. The shit get fucked up sometimes. Hey, it is what it is. But I gave y'all a taste of Marcus' CD, man. Go pick it up. The links are on the contacts below, the description below. You can pick the shit up. You can go to iTunes. You can pre-order it. Or you can pick the shit up right now, man. Support the brother. He is from the DMV, but he moved out to Charlotte, man. And, support your kind, because I know a couple of you niggas make bootleg the shit, but buy it. You know what I'm saying? Buy the CD, man, because, it's worth it. He's pouring his heart out on these poems, and it's some shit that you really went through. The breakups and shit you really went through. Okay, you came over to the house on your way to Maine. That was a couple of months ago, right?
It felt like that, but it was like, say, a year ago, believe it.
A year ago. Because you and King stopped past here, and y'all was like, you on the way to Charlotte. And then I get some Facebook live stream. I'm like, he's on the bus with King. I'm like, what the fuck? They going on the trip or something?
Yeah.
But yeah, that was some that was some tough shit, man.
It was.
Did you get all your shit? Did you get your Xbox and all that?
Fuck no, man. Like, I mean, some things you gotta charge the game. I had to charge my 50-inch TV.
Oh, no!
Dang.
Oh, no!
You hurt his heart. You hurt his heart.
Hey, look.
You hurt his heart.
Hey, look.
Hell no, man.
And it cost me.
Hell.
It cost me about $500 or $600 to get back because, I mean, with a 29.5-hour ride with a 3-year-old, my son, it was definitely some memories that
man, Judge Mathis, please take this fucking case. My man needs this fucking teeth. Marcus.
I just walk away from stuff. Like I'm a fighter, but I'm a lover. Like I'm non-confrontational. Like at the end of the day, it's like, you know what? Any hustler knows you can lose it all and go get it right back. It's just how long it takes to go get it all back. I mean,
man, not with the shit. The Xbox One X is coming out in a couple of more months and shit. I need my motherfucking TV. So if we split, I'm cutting everything. I don't give a fuck if
I was just trying to make it back to Charlotte with my little man.
Yeah, I feel you, bro.
I mean,
I feel you, but that shit.
2 days. I had spent 2 days in the hotel, and I caught a bus from Maine to Charlotte, North Carolina, and it was like, you can only imagine the 2 nights in Maine, how much that cost. And then we had to take a Greyhound with a 3-year-old. That was the cheapest thing. And then one bus was 2 hours late one bus for when you're going 29 hours, 1 2-hour late buses, that make the whole schedule get messed up. But God bless me and whatnot, to be able to walk away from the situation and learn from it.
Yeah, you made it.
Some things you just don't speak on.
You made it.
Don't remind me of my TV. I might be bad for the next few days. Like, where's her number? We're going through 4 or 5 phones. Like,
hey, Maine ain't that far away. We can go get that some bitch tonight.
Put it where? On the roof?
See, this is
hold on to it.
This is what I'm like.
We can get that some bitch tonight.
Hold up. How long that might take?
She wake up and come get some water or something in the middle of the night.
But nah, she actually that's what came from the one. She ended up moving to like Manhattan. So like a month after me, she went to Manhattan.
Oh, Manhattan closer, man.
Yeah, so I don't know. I just charged the game. I'm like,
you got your Xbox or PlayStation?
I had to charge some stuff. Nah, I ended up getting an Xbox, but the TV was too big to put in a hotel. And the police was like, I can't go back unless they escort me. And then it was like, my mom was already telling me, like, you got to take a Greyhound anyway, so where you going to put a 50-inch TV at? We're not going to mail that TV back here. I'm like, but it's my TV. Then it went from house.
The Greyhound ain't got that little bus wrap on the front of that motherfucker. What? I had to tape and bubble wrap that motherfucker up, man.
So when I got here, it was like, no relationship, no 50-inch TV, back to this spot. I was like, I can't leave. That was not started fresh. Bro. No, that was actually starting the fucking hole, because fresh would have my 50-inch TV. That was like in the hole. I was like, got that. Yep, it was one of my memories. Like everything that boxing that I had that like I spent when I was boxing, somehow, some way, my truck, my car, everything just disappeared. So it's like boxing's like I got memories, like the military. I got pictures.
Y'all, please do this favor for me. Please buy his CD.
Appreciate
for
it.
a small token of.
And I feel like it should be some background
save a
music,
little
like in
You
the
save a
arms
little- right.
of the angels.
Alright, we're gonna give him one more, then we're gonna go make this video.
I told you we needed a lighter.
Alright, we're gonna give him these bones can speak. Give him 17.
Give him 17.
Alright, this is it. Y'all
buy a
done.
CD, man. The niggas ain't got his 50-inch TV. And y'all sitting up here watching.
I have 50-inch TV. That's probably his TV. They watching on your TV right now.
What track is it?
Last one on the track. Number 17. This is how we gonna end it.
Yep, there you go.
If these bones could speak.
Yep. I got this from the episode Bones.
If I knew where this chick lived at.
There's a lot of spoken bones.
Oh, man.
That's
And I go in the house and fix me something.
Wait, not like a breathe.
If these bones could speak, who would listen? What stories would unfold to be told? Could you handle the dismantle of innocent baby bones breaking, teeth shattering, parents battering, clattering their fists against angel faces, tongues severed, finger kicks overlooked and well done to leave no traces, leaving no mistaken identity? If these bones could speak, who would listen? Who was raped constantly by trains of significant others, friends again? To the alleged suicide or suicide's murder ecstatically, drastically torn between life's love and deadly hate. Could you digest the ear-splitting of cries from grown man and woman screeching lullabies buried alive? Phantom in your head, stories conveyed to the living while dead. If these bones could speak, who would listen? Person who no longer ballets, who couldn't salsa or waltz fast enough. To the boxer who never saw this punchline coming, couldn't bob and weave death's deadly blows. To the fatherly scientist who knew no solution or combination of ingredients of why he can no longer wipe away his child's tears. To the housemaid of life who responsible cleaning the skeletons out of death's closet. To newborns now forced to be held to sleep in death's arms. To the who only found in the club because she refused some horny married some love. Who will listen? To the who only in life preservation facts. To the Arabs who only and now I'm on the land of the free, guilty of only one sin. I'm born looking differently from you and me, who bought our freedom rights with the life they gave, sacrificing arms, legs, hearts, and middle fingers, not counting their tongues cut off so the truth could be cut off from the rest of lies. If these bones
A round of applause for your man.
If y'all don't understand, these bones gonna speak one way or another. So get on the bandwagon, buy the CD. I'm Spidey Williams, a boxing poet. My life story. Go check it out. Don't miss out on this bus to get left.
Links are in the comments, man. You can get a CD now. You can get a CD right now. Or if you want to pre-order it, go to iTunes, man. Remember, before you buy this joint, think about something, man. Think about that TV. Hey, that wasn't even playing and shit. Think about that 50-inch TV that girl done got.
It's all good. Cause my next one, I'm trying to watch the 6065. I'm trying to watch me on 6065 and be like, that's how I think.
In style.
There we go. Better late than never. You feel me?
I was waiting for the orange juice.
She was waiting for the special orange juice.
Ah, Lord, I am thirsty. Thank you, dear.
Just, we're not quenching the thirst.
Marcus, Don, I appreciate y'all coming on with all the, even with all the technical difficulties. I think we got a point across. Marcus, bruh, you know I love you, man. It's like you're fam. You know what I'm saying? You're fam. Ever since you was that little nigga kicking me in the backseat of that damn Pontiac. Man, I wanted to kick your ass, man. And it's good.
I think you should just let him kick you now. I think that's what he's trying to tell
it's
you.
Like, to see this guy grow from a little ass, pestering ass boy
to a grown ass
man. I ain't say that. She said that shit.
I know, right?
But, you know, it's...
Oh, man. See what I got to deal with.
It's good, man. It's good to see that you doing your thing, man. It's good to see you not knuckleheading it out here, man. You got
I'm just trying to get back to the community, man. Like, because a lot of things, if I would have had somebody tell me half of the stuff that I'm trying to tell the world, I would have listened. But a lot of times, people couldn't teach you. You had to learn for yourself. They can just do, like, a lot of things my dad could do. I'm like, Dad, teach me. But he was like, man, move out the way. Like, I read directions, but like, but this goes here, this goes there. I'm like, all right. He'd be like, what the hell you think you're doing? Man, move out my way. He come in, and he just started building it. I'm like, at half the time, not even half the time that I took and studied and like trying to do it word for word, without reading anything, he'd be like, here you go. And if he didn't, and if it like look at the directions, he'd be like, I'm like, Dad, this the, man, hold on. That's what you call a nigger rig. You come, there you go. It worked now. It does work. I think I like this way better. Dang. But he couldn't teach it. He didn't take the time to teach it. So a lot of times, our youth are looking for direction. They're looking for a place to go. They're looking for something new to listen to. People get in my car, white, black, Puerto Rican, Japanese even was like, I like this. Like, I love it to my God. Japanese was like...
I saw some white lady on your stream, and while you were streaming, and she came over and asked you to come perform somewhere.
Yeah. I mean, so people been asking me to perform and stuff. Right now, it's like, a lot of times it's like, it's like, a lot of times, like, even with boxing, a lot of times I tell people, like, man, I fight him for free. Coach was like, Spidey, you can't go around fighting everybody for free. At the end of the day, it's a business. Just like this poetry game and music game. Like, man, I perform for free. Because I just want people to listen to it. I just want people to hear me. But it's just like the boxing world is like, you can't, your time is money. And the sacrifice that it took, the prices that the time that it took for me to get this product. Like, my first CD, I mixed and mastered it. Most people don't even get the CD mixed and mastered. My first CD, I went iTunes. It's like, look, I done kicked out all the money by myself. And my significant other, like, it's like a lot of times she basically just helped, like, she helped with keeping me, like, in focus. But she was like, this, like, a lot of things I like about her, she let me do me. So it's like, she has her own stuff far as with her style of stuff and everything with what she's doing. But it's like, some things, like, with college students, when you pay for a college student to go to college with your money, most of the time they fuck it up. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's just how it works. But if a college student gets a job and pays for their own college, they will go to class a lot more because they don't want to fuck up their money.
Yeah, they don't want to fuck up your money.
Right. So that's just how that I feel like this CD is. It's like, I was just driving the motivation, like I said, but I just want people just to listen to it, just to get it. If they don't like it, if you like intelligence, you'll like the CD. So I can't say enough about this project because there's gonna be other projects. My next project is I Think Different. I mean, I already got like I said, I got 5 books published worldwide. We got Poems from the Heart, my first book. We got Love Me Not or Love Me Forever, my second book. We got Now Judge This Book by Its Cover, my third book. We got My Pen Talk is my fourth book. And Am I Beautifully Broke In or Am I Beautifully Broke In? Which is, that book was arranged, I didn't write it backwards, but I arranged it backwards. So when you open a book, it starts off with a conclusion and in the last chapter. And you can read it from the last chapter to the first chapter. I'll flip the book over and read it from the first chapter to the last. So a lot of those poems came from Am I Beautifully Broken or Am I Beautifully Broken? Only the Missing Your Love was the most recent poem, which was written of August of last year. So I can't wait to get back in the studio and get on new tracks. But before I get on the studio and work on new tracks, I got to memorize like 4 or 5 of those songs. The ones that got beats, 4 or 5 of them, I just read from the phone. I was in the studio, I knew how I wrote it. So now it's like people ask me, scout talents and stuff are asking me for live performances and me with crowds. I'm like, I don't have any. I was a professional boxer. So now, like I said, this is groundwork. Within 6 months to a year, this CD will be known and people will wish they bought it if they didn't. And that's the truth. So I appreciate you having, I Think,
in style,
on your radio show and whatnot. They can definitely tune in every Thursday. Check the links. I don't even have to repeat this, but sometimes you gotta repeat it anyway. EyeThinkInStyle.com. You can go there. That's our website. Professionally ran by Dex Media. Shouts out to Paul and everything. So it means you can definitely fashion and whatnot. She has style on a pinch on Facebook. You can on Instagram, all that. I Think in Style on Facebook. I mean, we have followers and stuff. We just building a brand. So we out of Charlotte, North Carolina area, but I'm originally from the DMV and she's originally from New York. So when you put a queen with a god, you're gonna get an empire. So y'all gonna hear a lot more stuff from the both of us as we build our empire.
And that's EyeThink, the letter N, STYLE.com.
All right. Again, thank you all for coming on to the show. Hey, look, the Gaming Show, like I said, the Gaming Show live stream and the Gaming Show, we just don't talk about video games, man. We talk about everything. And when we do the stuff on the live stream, usually on the weekends, man, it be some real shit. You never know whether you're going to get some video game play. You don't know if you're going to get the, we did last week where we did the cocktails and gameplay. Oh, man, peace out to my man Ant and my man B. I got fucked up that night, you hear me? So, you never know what this show is going to bring you, man. Hey, look, we got raffles that's still out there. We got the Mario Odyssey raffle. We had 2 winners that won Splatoon 2. We giving away 2 copies of Mario Odyssey on the Nintendo Switch. We still got the Madden tournament that's coming up. We still have the blanket and food drive where we give clothes out to the homeless on Thanksgiving and on Christmas. You know, my Christmas and Thanksgiving, I don't celebrate at home. I go out in the street and I give out to the homeless, man. So we're doing a lot of stuff, man. You need to check it out. Support us. Support the channel. Support Marcus with his poetry. Support EyeThink. Go past her website if you need some what do you call it? I don't even know.
Correction.
Well, it's I Think in Style is the name of the website.
Yeah, I fucked it up.
That's number 1.
You might want to go to the right place to find the right things.
Because it doesn't matter what you name it if they can't find it. Oh.
Yeah, they know. Whenever I fuck something up, Mike will be on the side of me. He's like, no, Fred meant this. And I'd be like, okay, there you go.
That happened to you too? I know how that feels.
Yeah.
He's EyeThink Inc. I'm Style in a Pinch. Together we are EyeThink in Style. And on the website you can find your latest in fashion, soul searching, health, whatever you need for the day. So just check it out. And you can listen to us on iHeartRadio and TuneIn Radio every Thursday at 3:30 on at WDRB Media, and that's again EyeThink in Style.
All right, y'all heard it, man. Look, we're going to see you next time on WWTF, the Gaming Show live stream. We may be back after we go out and shoot some B-roll. I don't know. I'll probably be tired as fuck, so I'll probably get a drink, go the fuck to bed. We got to do something tomorrow, too. Hey, man, we appreciate y'all coming through, watching the live stream, and watching the rebroadcast, but we got to get the fuck up out of here. Hey, look, thank you for coming, and we'll see you next time, man.